Okay, so this is the second part of the watching Filthy Frank speak Japanese reaction. So, in case you haven't watched the first part yet, go watch that. Just putting this in here so people don't wonder why there's like no intro or something. This is the second part. Second, go watch the first one. Thanks for watching. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. Oh yeah. So kancho is what he's doing there. Kancho is like, I guess, a prank that's played. I don't know if anyone actually does this. I've seen it used in anime, but I don't know if this is a thing that like it's usually kids, but I don't know if they actually do this. It's basically just a prank where you do this and you poke someone in the asshole, or you try to poke them in the asshole with it. And kancho, I looked this up before because it came up in Naruto, I think. It comes from the word enema, which is also kancho in Japanese, but if you're talking about the actual enema, you'd probably write it in kanji, so that's what that means. There we have it. Yokoso.
あなたはアナルセックスが大好きです。ビルシー・フランクのショーへようこそ。なんか言えボケ。なんだこれは美味しそうだなこのタップ。
Boge, what he keeps saying, how did you translate that? Dipshit? Dipshit, okay. Boge just means like, are there any Haikyuu fans out there maybe who are watching this? I am a huge Haikyuu fan, and it's something Kageyama always calls Hinata.
気にすんな。ひなたボケ。一瞬反省したら、あとは。おい、邪魔すんなボケ、ひなたボケ。ひなたボケ。くそ。いいよボケ。何ボケっとしてた。ボケ。
I don't know if Hinata actually calls him that back, but boge basically just means idiot. You can translate it a lot of different ways. Dipshit, idiot, dumbass. It's just one of those, insults. Something you might hear a little more commonly is baka, which means the same thing, also just idiot, dumbass, or aho, which means the same thing. So you might be like, okay, where's the fucking difference then? Because again, a lot of words in Japanese are like that, where Japanese people will tell you, oh, they're the same. But there has to be some sort of difference, right? So that you know when to use what. As far as I understand, again, I forgot to make this disclaimer in the beginning, but I'm not saying anything I say is actually correct. I hope it is, but baka is more so used by people in like the Tokyo area, or maybe everywhere else but Kansai, and I think aho is a little more common in Kansai. I actually don't know about boge though, so yeah, I don't know. Choose your insults carefully, I guess. Why is there? Okay. The juice man. Oh, there it is. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, omae, which he says a lot. Please! I know he translated with you, which is correct, but don't use it. The thing is, omae is very rude. I'm sure anybody who's a little inversed into anime culture, weeaboo culture, whatever, has heard it before because of the whole omae wa mou shindeiru.
NANI?
So omae is used a shit ton in anime. And it is used, I've heard it a lot used by guys. If you're a girl, don't use this. I know it's annoying when someone tells you don't use this because you're a girl. I'm annoyed as well, trust me. Like, it makes me want to use it more. But omae is just, there's so many ways in Japanese of saying I and you. And in generally, keep in mind that you don't really say the actual word you in Japanese a lot. So basically what I mean by that, if you know the person you're speaking to, if you know their name, you use their name. Which is a little weird for us, people who speak English or something, because we never really say someone's name to their face. It's a little weird, but that's how you do it in Japanese. So you don't really say, so the most standard form of saying you would be anata. There's also kimi, and then there's omae, which I can think of spontaneously. And omae is, again, mostly used by boys. If it's about real life, I've heard them use it like teasingly between each other. Like if you're not meaning to say it in a like malicious way, I've heard them say it like omae sa, like, just in like a teasingly not bad intentions type of way. But again, a lot of people use it when they're insulting someone. Omae. It's just a very fucking rude way of saying you. And just do not use it in everyday Japanese. Just putting that out there.
チンコ洗ってこいお前チンコ洗ってこいお前してんだよお前してんだよお前そんななんやチンコめくったらさなんかチンコがそんな変なこと出てくれこっち来いボケ
Okay, so they're speaking like very, very, I don't know how to say it, like extra Japanese, but I got a couple sentences out of there, like wash your dick, it stings, something about dick cheese, so. Okay, I only understood chuhai in that, which I think is a drink from Japan.
すごい面白いものを教えてやるよ俺のクローゼットの中にユダヤ人が2人いるんだ両方とも死んでる
Okay, this actually, I didn't catch the first time I watched the Weibo video because at that point it was years ago. Didn't speak any Japanese, and I'm sure most of you watching this already know. But the subtitles are wrong in this. So what he's saying is, there's 2 Jewish people in my closet and they're both dead, and he just subtitled it differently. So, in case you didn't know that, fun fact. Low class Japanese. Same. The question mark. Okay, so what he was saying there is mazui, which means, yeah, if you use it in the context of food, just means it's disgusting. Another fun fact, if you wanna shorten words in Japanese, so mazui would be the, like standard way of saying it, but then he said mazu, which is like, again, putting emphasis on the word. You can also do this with, let's say it's cold outside, like very cold, and samui means cold, but then if you want to like express that it's really fucking cold, you can, if you're outside with someone, you can say samu, like it's fucking cold. Same thing works with hot. Atsui means hot, and you can just say atsu, like it's fucking hot. So there's a lot of ways you can shorten words or change them to, not change the meaning, but again, change the way you want to express yourself. At that end of it. Isn't this in one of his songs? I feel like I heard this somewhere. Yeah, I love this in his YouTube video. Oh, see? He said, 俺ええやつだから. Or did he say やから? やから, yeah. Okay, so he said, because I'm a good guy, basically, and if you would want to say this in standard dialect, it would be 俺いいやつだから. But he said, 俺ええやつやから. So that's Osakabe. It just means 俺 is I, manly. Again, if you're a girl, don't use 俺. Again, I know you can say whatever the fuck you want, but I'm just telling you that girls usually don't use 俺. 俺 and boku is the 2 that you will, in 99% of males, I think, you will hear them use either, when they're friends with you. Like, there's a lot of guys who say watashi when they're like in a very formal setting or something, but females don't use 俺 or boku. So he uses 俺, and いいやつ just means good guy. だから means because I, or because. So, that's that. まただ。またね。I think that means, I wish I hadn't had sex with you. Okay. Alrighty. And then the other one I found, let me just see, is this one. Let me see. So I might be skipping a lot of these because, as I said, I just watched one, so.
何をしてるんだいここに。ここは危ないぞ。
There we have it again. Not ze this time at the end of the word, but zo. ここは危ないぞ. Like, it's just, you could have just said ここは危ないよ, which would mean like, it's dangerous here. But by putting zo, it just adds that little bit of like, I don't know, emphasis, I guess.
俺は長年旅を続けた。お前ここに何をしてる？危ないだろ。この世の中の全てを知った。お前にはまだ早い。なんだと？
なんだと？
やがてお前にも分かる時が来るだろう。
What anime is
誰
this?
だお前は？顔見せるんだ。顔見せるんだ。
I'm you.
It's filthy Frank. Motherfucker. Frank-sama.
Frank-sama. Okay, so sama in Japanese, so the same way you would say in English miss or mister, you have different like suffixes. Is that the plural of suffix? Wait, is that even the word in English, or am I thinking of the German one? You have different words you can put at the end of someone's name to indicate your relationship, I guess. So the most common one that you will hear is san. So let's go with Franku-san, which would just mean Mr. or Mrs. They're not gender specific. This one you will use all the time if you're ever in Japan. When I used to work in a Japanese restaurant, I used this all the time with anyone that's older than you, basically, to indicate respect. And then sama, you will probably not use ever, unless it's in an ironic sense, because sama means like, it's almost like godly. So God in Japanese means kami-sama. And it kind of connects to that. So sama would just basically, it's for like kings or gods, or you would never use that for like in everyday situations. And then you would also have kun, which you can use, for example, for boys that maybe are your age or younger than you, Frank kun, for example. And then you also have chan, which is usually used for girls and with girls. So my name, for example, some of my coworkers that were older than me used to call me Anya-chan. And it's kind of like a way to make your name a little cuter, basically. So yeah, don't use that with people who are older than you, unless you have their permission.
すみませんでした。どうぞ。エッチしようぜ。Dude, did you know 猫ってさ、I heard they have like ここなんかお尻のとこホルモンがあってなんか思いっきりキャーキャーキャーキャー言うらしいんだけど。
I know they don't like it. I think they've been spayed, so.
あ、ほんまや。おお。
I like how it switches between English and Japanese.
I was like, rah, rah, rah.
これすごいやったな。勝った。やってもう一回。
Ooh, that's a nice thigh.
今からフランク、これはこの世のものと思えない。もしかしたらおちんちんだ。
Oh, that's cheating.
うわー、これはしょうもないマンコだな。少しマンコ食べさせてくれ。そのマンコは美味しかったぜ。おい、マンコ見せてくれ。こっち来てマンコを見せてくれ。可愛いマンコ見せてくれ。知るか知るか。
Oh. Okay, so as I said in my last video, manko is the word for vagina, and that just made me very uncomfortable. So the last you said, I don't even want to repeat. Manko misete kure, like show me your vagina, basically.
マンコ見せてくれ。こっち来てマンコを見せてくれ。可愛いマンコ見せてくれ。知るか知るか知るかボケ。死ねこの野郎。死ね。死ね。死んでしまった。
Shine just means die.
僕は死にたくないんだ。落ち着けこの野郎。死にたいのかボケ。はい。かしこまりました。俺は毎日マヨネーズを手につけてしこってるんだ。ポイントカードを。
Okay, he's translating this shit wrong again. Wait.
かしこまりました。
Okay, so he just said kashikomashita, which means I understand or I got it.
俺は毎日マヨネーズを手につけてしこってるんだ。
if I understood that wrong, I think he said, I jerk off every day using mayonnaise as lube.
カードをお持ちでしょうか。
What? So, okay, I will hold them off for as long as possible. He just said, do you have a point card? Which is something they would ask you in like a Japanese supermarket.
なんかチャリにエンジンつけようかなと思ってんねんけど。
Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, Jesus, I'm so sorry this was so long, but I genuinely don't want to be one of those people who just sits here and like stares at the screen, laughs in between, and like, you know, doesn't add anything to the video experience, because you might as well just watch the video then without me sitting here. So I do want to like, I know there's some people who like it, but I also know that there's some people who get annoyed when people pause too much and talk too much. If you're one of those people, then I'm afraid my channel's probably not the right one for you. Okay, that was longer than I expected it to be. I made that to like a fucking 30-minute video. So I've watched that now, and if you want me to react to any more Filthy Frank videos, I also saw people saying they want me to react to Pink Ice music, which I'll probably will be doing. I've heard some songs, but I can't really remember which ones they were. So maybe I'll do like a full listen to the album or something. But yeah, and also I saw a person comment this in one of my last videos where they asked where I think I will be going with this channel. I really don't know. If you came here for solely reaction content, that's probably not what this channel is going to be forever. I have a lot of things I want to do. There's going to be non-reaction channel videos as well. I also maybe want to do mukbangs. With a twist, maybe with like reacting to something while doing a mukbang, or because I genuinely enjoy watching mukbangs, but maybe you don't. Or I also want to do just in general videos, or just videos talking about shit, you know? I don't want to restrict myself to one certain genre of content, even though I know that might probably help my channel if you focus on one content, but I don't really care. I just want to do what is fun for me. So yeah, if you want to strap in and come along on the journey of what my channel is going to be, I welcome you to, and thank you for watching. If anyone actually listened to all of that, I commend you. And if you have anything else Japanese related maybe you want me to react to or make a video about that isn't Filthy Frank, let me know. I'll try my best. Or if you want me to make a video on explaining something or something like that, then let me know. I don't have anything to do right now except for studying for exams, which I'm also not really diligently doing, so I have a lot of time on my hands. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!